because he throws at Middle Tennessee, and I'll throw him at Blairsville.
He said, a good group of people showed up for chest night tonight. I worked up to heavy sets, partially because I'm trying to work at heavier weight more gradually, and also because Alan Fagg at the Iron Palace podcast hit 405 the other day. That scoundrel beats me in deadlift, and I will die a cold death before I let him get ahead of me in bench.
Awesome.
Yeah, he rips it out pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
That's cool.
Let's just start the dang show. We're live. Welcome to the Iron Palace Podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Iron Palace Podcast, the world's most anabolic podcast that is powered by chalk dust, bad decisions, and the unshakable belief that one more plate will fix everything.
Until it don't.
Until you tear them.
And there's Alan being a pessimist already.
But still, if it had worked, that one plate would have solved it.
Yeah, it would have.
I mean, yeah, you would have had a steak dinner.
That's
Technically, though, the night that Alan hit 405 and beat you to 405,
I
you
did
had
have a steak.
I was like, he's going home to eat a steak.
I'm gonna treat myself.
Yeah. Alan's like, all right, you hit 405, good job. I gotta go. Steak's waiting on me.
got a tenderloin waiting on me.
Not some run-of-the-mill sirloin. Daddy's eating good tonight. But good job, Alan. You nailed it.
Good job.
I mean, yeah, good job.
My favorite part about that video was obviously you hitting it, but then everybody else cheering.
My favorite part was the real quick zoom on Alan.
Oh, yeah.
I poofed my hair out on purpose.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you were looking like a cross between Grizzly Adams and Albert Einstein.
And Ace Ventura.
Yeah. Like if those three had a child.
And then that child ate all of them.
Yeah. And then took steroids.
And then decided to bench press a lot of weight.
That'd be Alan.
That'd be Alan.
The accuracy.
We just made Alan's new Instagram bio. That's it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Grizzly Adams, Ace Ventura, and Einstein's love child
Yeah.
That you ate after you were
that I ate
And then
took
Ray-
steroids.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then learned to bench press.
Then learned to bench press. Okay, I got it.
Like if I described that to someone and then you walked in the room, they'd be like, "Oh, that's who you're talking about."
Yep. No need to say anything else.
Guarantee it.
I think we should all grow our hair out and see who gets the most poofy.
You guys should.
I've already got a good start, and I think Alan does too, so it's really kind of... this is the one time your hair has stayed flat when you took your hat off. There it is. That was the first time ever. My barber is on I don't know, furlough.
Furlough.
So mine's just kind of, my mane is wild.
Do you not have an in-house barber?
Yeah, I do, and she's on furlough.
She cut her brother's hair the other day.
Yeah, don't remind me.
No. I know I walked in the gym. I was like, I didn't realize we were doing haircuts. I could use one.
Wait, how do you hear us? You don't have headphones.
She's like, I sensed it.
Let me think of what Dave and I did to Mike that day.
That is by far one of my favorite things y'all have done to him.
What is it?
We just started talking and like
Alan wasn't here as the first off, so Mike was running what Alan's running. That's the main part.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and so Dave and I just started mouthing.
I already
words.
knew
We
where
weren't
this was
saying
going.
Anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, Mike's freaking out. He's like, "Oh God, we lost him. We lost him."
I'm standing there. I was standing there next to him doing adjusting sound stuff, and he goes, "We lost him," and looks at me and looks down and looks up, and I looked up at them, looked back. I was like, "Are you serious?" Because they just kept going.
We held on a full-on fake conversation.
And Michael was thoroughly. He's sitting there with the headphones on,
He's
leaned up,
messing
just
around with settings.
Poor Mike.
he's like, we lost him. And he's already hypersensitive to that ever since he messed up that one episode. So poor guy was already panicking because he thought he did it again.
I can hear him. Like,
Yeah.
I can see the panic.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't have headphones on or anything. So as far as I'm concerned, everyone's being quiet.
Well, we were.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know anything else is actually going on. So I'm just over here adjusting stuff. And then we lost him.
Oh.
Yeah, good
And
times.
you wasn't recording during that time.
Even if we were, you wouldn't see him. Lord, that was funny.
Yeah.
And then he does stuff like that and wonders why we pick on him. It's because we love you, Mike. My love language is bullying. I can't help it.
I think it's everybody's.
There you go.
In this room, yeah.
What? I'm appalled.
Who's Paul?
Daniel's dad.
Oh. You don't look anything like Paul.
No.
I was gonna say Jonathan's friend.
Jonathan, yeah.
It's right there. You don't see him?
His name's Paul.
You're welcome, Evan.
The crap was that?
That was Paul.
Never heard that line.
Do it again.
I'm a man of many laughs.
I've known you for several years. It's the first time I've heard that.
I got to keep you guessing, Holland.
Yeah.
Right when you think you know me, got him.
Got him.
Broke your proverbial ankles.
Yeah.
So
Metaphorical or whatever.
When are we going to Evans to work at?
I was about to say that.
That's a
I was
great
like,
question,
I heard
Evan.
that you're gonna work out with him.
He said he's down as long as I don't cry.
Yeah, you can't cry though.
Now, by crying, do you mean complaining or like visible tears? Because 100% fact, I'm going to complain. Like anybody that knows me knows.
Now, if we bench press, you might actually cry.
No. I just won't bench
No.
press a lot of weight. I mean, that's as easy as that.
It's like I read this thing. It's like, Mama didn't raise no quitter. She raised a complainer though.
Dude, facts. I just said that today. I said, dude, that guy complains all the time. And as a chronic complainer myself, game recognized game.
I seen he committed the strongest man. He confirmed his
I
world
didn't see
strongest
that.
man.
Oh, yeah. It took me a second. I was like, what? But yeah, he did.
He's
Which
finally getting the decent numbers on deadlift.
I saw that. Yeah, you just posted today.
750 for 2.
Mhm. One thing, like all jokes aside, one thing that I legitimately would like to know how he does is how do you trigger that much like like energy into just like your gym workouts? You know what I mean? Like, or just like pure animal. Like it's you see people going crazy, getting hyped up for their lifts at a meet or at a competition, but he is the exact same way in the gym that he is at competition.
Maybe that's why he's so good.
And I get it, and I think it's great. But that's why my question is, how do you do that? Like I can't
do it.
That's it. I can't lock into that part of my brain that is set aside specifically for competition. I cannot tap into that in the gym, whether it be by myself, with people, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I legitimately want to know how he does that. 'Cause I think it's
He's just got that dog in him.
Lisa, you know that's not actual dogs.
You don't say.
I do say.
Is it you, Caleb, and Dave?
Well, I'm Caleb.
You and Dave.
Whoops. Sorry.
Is it you, Caleb, and Dave?
It's
I mean,
I feel left out.
Why? I automatically included you. You should
What?
feel
Caleb
included.
and Dave.
you was
Well,
looking at him and
you're
you said
always
you.
you.
Oh, I'm always.
Oh, he's always you.
There
Okay.
you go.
not you, me.
you.
Anyway.
Dude, I want to
I
watch that.
love that
again.
movie.
Is that Rush Hour 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's whenever they're
They're at the Kung Fu studio. I don't know what you're feeding him, but he's too damn big. Oh, my bunions.
There's another tall guy at work that he might be a little bit taller than me, but he'll be
How
standing
dare
over.
he.
I know. But I mean, I didn't even have to say anything. He already knew that I could whoop him, and I was like, that's all we need to talk about.
Oh, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters is that you believe that.
Yeah.
Hold on to that. But he was staying.
Fold it up and put it in your pocket.
Yep. And then next time you think about something, just be like,
Take it out and look.
okay, got it. But he was standing down there talking to somebody, and I looked over at my buddies next to me. I said, is that what I look like next to y'all? And they said, yeah. I was like, why do y'all talk to me?
Is it all
We had something else happen, and they had to pull up video, like our videos that are around the room, and they were like trying to figure out what happened. And I'm watching it, and like, is that what I look like out here? I said, yeah. I was like, dear God, I look like an idiot.
It's like me and you went to Arnold by ourselves, and you was the only person I had to talk to. My neck hurt from walking around with you.
It's fair.
Because I couldn't talk to somebody I love. I had to look up.
You're walking around like this the whole day.
That was something I never even thought about until we were getting ready for our wedding.
I was just about to say.
Whatever. We were planning the wedding, and she was like, all of my pictures are like this.
You should have brought her a little stool or something.
That's true.
She wanted to build a stage on the dance floor, but like a donut.
Oh, so you could dance in the middle.
I would
and she
dance,
could dance around
yeah.
it.
I was like, no, that's lame.
I think that's a.
Why is that lame?
It's a good
Fantastic
idea.
idea.
Because then I'm going to be trapped in a donut, and not in a good way.
Well, you could have just made a. You
I've
just
never been
made
trapped in a donut in a good way.
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
Eat your way out. We're talking about real donuts, right?
I guess.
You could have just done a small round stage, and you danced around it. Then you wouldn't have been stuck.
That's true.
I don't know. We didn't think about it too much. Well, I didn't.
It's because you immediately shot it down.
Yeah. Can't believe you.
Man.
It's her day, Caleb.
Yeah.
You get it? Because my last name's Day.
Her day. Yeah.
I got it.
You're her day. All right, we're cutting that out.
And it was a great day, you know? Huh?
It was an adequate
I
day.
don't like it when people ruin my jokes.
And that was funny, Lisa. There you go. Speaking of adequate,
Yeah.
what I can never do a flawless segue when you're around. You know that?
That was going to be.
I was about to nail that one. Oh yeah, because no one's gonna notice. No one notices that. Both our watchers and our listeners.
The waters.
You making fun of our fans now?
When's Mike coming back? It's getting out of hand.
That's a great question. When is Mike coming back?
Mike.
We
Mike.
miss Mike.
Check the,
Tell
check the calendar.
Yeah.
That's right.
I told him the other day,
Caleb.
I said, I actually really like that his off days are in our calendar.
Yeah,
Because then I know when he's going to be somewhere. Other than that, I never know what he's
that's
doing.
true. Yeah. That calendar has come in handy once or twice. All right, we're talking about adequate.
You're looking at about a month when he's off on Wednesday.
Gee.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't he say he's off this weekend?
Well, he'll be
Yeah.
at the beer festival,
He'll be
right?
at the beer fest.
Oh, here you go. I'm going to zoom in because this is perfect. Because you can see her head like this. And then you can also see Holland in the background.
You look like the hunchback there, too.
I know. It was not a good look for either one of us. This picture will be posted on here. It'll be right here.
I felt like I looked pretty good back there.
Holland, I was
You
only,
always do.
The only thing I was upset about you being there was because you look better than me. Although, I mean, you are standing amongst some of the better looking crowd.
That's true.
Alan and Jake were both. Man, I forgot how long your hair is now, until I look at your hair short. Man,
His hair grew.
wow. One of my favorite pictures from our
I just
wedding.
had a haircut in August.
One of my favorite pictures from our wedding is actually of Connie, because she had randomly and I never even would have paid attention to this at all if Michael hadn't brought it up. But she had randomly ran out of the reception and came back, and he told us later, said, "Yeah, she had to run out because she realized her skirt was inside out
And backwards.
and backwards."
No.
And so there's a random picture that you can see her in the background running up this running up the stairs, and you can see the tag.
Oh no.
It cracked me up for a while.
That's funny.
But Mike sold her out. I wouldn't have ever thought about it. Speaking of adequate,
Yes.
what do you guys think are adequate lifts for the gym? As in, we'll just start with big 3, squat, bench, deadlift. Let's do 4, overhead press.
All right. Now, what are we talking about? Advanced lifters or?
Let's just redo our whole video that we did for, I don't even remember how many episodes ago.
Several.
At least a few.
At least more than a couple.
Like more than I could probably hold like this. But
Yeah.
How do you hold an episode?
I was like,
you feel it in your heart. You'll know it when you see it. In short, flash drive. I want a flash drive that's got, the Buffy's logo like you have on your shirt, but then it's a flash drive.
3D print you one.
Yeah.
That's the best idea you've ever had, Alan.
Alan, you've had better ideas.
I
think I have to.
agree too.
That's debatable.
That was a good one. I'm not saying that it wasn't. I'm just saying.
I feel like you just said you had a dumb idea.
No, I'm just no. I'm just saying. I think you're shortchanging some of Alan's good
No, I'm just saying
ideas.
Alan's had some fantastic ideas that are well up here above mine. And then just so happens that Buffy's one is, up there.
Okay.
Like even I gotta look up there. Know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Anyways,
If you make any money off of them, you owe me some.
you know how many times he's told me that?
Smart.
Whenever we first started throwing Highland games at his
I'm gonna
house.
patent it.
What?
I'm gonna patent it.
Patented. That's how she would have said that.
Wow. But yes.
But not untrue.
You almost
Don't
got
choke
me.
on your water
You about
there.
made me drown like
Well, you
Michael
didn't understand me when I said it my way.
How would you have said it?
Patent.
That's
I would
how
have. I would have
said it.
understood that first.
I said it first.
I
and
did
you
not
said
hear
what?
that. I swore you said patented first.
No.
That's why I said what.
I repeated it and said patent.
Pete and Repeat sat on a log. Pete fell off. Who's left?
I don't know.
Holland. That's not the answer. I just
I want
changed
to know
it.
how many T's are in the way you said patented.
At least a lot.
More than you can hold right
More than I could hold like this. Any Hooser, what's her?
Back to being adequate.
Back to being adequate.
Yeah.
Like
So-
myself.
So the big 4 lifts: bench, squat, deadlift, overhead
Yeah,
press.
let's say average gym goer. We'll skip the beginnings because I feel like everybody starts at some just numbers that no one's proud of. So what would you say the average gym goer, let's say you've been lifting a year.
No, we're talking about the average size person or bigger guys.
Let's say
or
average.
Women.
Yeah, we'll go average size person just because it makes me feel better. We'll just leave it at that.
So, what is the average size person?
Lucky for you, buddy. We have answers to that all in our fingertips.
Because I'm looking around and I'm like,
Well, it's not you guys.
I'm like,
You calling us small?
We're not adequate, Caleb.
Did you just say I'm not adequate? You said we. That Alan gave me a compliment. Buddy, I'm putting that on a shirt. Honey, write that down.
she's pulling out her notepad right now.
I know it.
So, what's the average adult male weigh? 200 pounds.
What is the average
180?
adult male
What would you say?
200 pounds.
weigh?
I'd say that's.
I'm gonna tell you, boys. Like this, why do I even go to Google? I'm just going to ChatGPT from now on.
Well, ChatGPT just goes to Google.
Yeah, but it gives me
That's
an
true.
it gives me an answer. I don't need sources. I just need an answer.
Right.
I'm a very not a. I want to research this for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm
you're-
live on a podcast. I don't have time to research right now.
That's right.
That would have been
5'9" and weighs roughly 198 to 200 pounds. That's
Spot
on.
on.
That's Google.
well. ChatGPT says 199 to 200 pounds.
They give you 1 pound there.
Okay, so
That
That's
literally.
the fluctuation.
okay, so a 200-pound man has been in the gym for a year. Is that what we're saying?
Let's go with that.
All right. So he should be benching. At
Does
least-
height matter in that? Do you think?
I don't think so.
I don't think height matters a lot until you get to the extremes.
Like, yeah, I mean, if you're 6'9", 200 pounds,
Or
it's a lot-
6'6".
I don't think 6'6" is extreme.
Oh, says the guy that just talked about having a crick in his neck from looking at me the whole time.
Caleb is pre-building an excuse for his weak bench press.
Now,
Yeah, I can tell.
to be fair, I have
He's
been
laying the
There's a whole
groundwork.
concept
I have
behind
been
it.
carefully choreographing this excuse for years. I'm like, look at these things, buddy. Great for deadlifting. Adequate amount of weight. Or according to my current program, a low amount of weight an infinite amount of times.
I think 185 is an ideal for bench.
Yeah. I mean, but for a year
That's
of training, though, I mean,
For a 200-pound man,
I think you should be benching at least your body weight by then.
I'd agree with that.
I
How
don't
many
know.
guys you see go to the gym that can't bench, can barely bench the bar
that's-
starting out?
Well, that's true.
It's true.
I don't know.
What do you think, Lisa? That's mostly why we want to revisit this, is because we need an outsider's perspective. Not that. How long do you count as an outsider?
Wow.
What,
I was like, I don't know.
I'll see myself out.
Outside.
Okay, outside of the first conversation we had, but not outside of this group or this room, or our social network or friend group, or what are we?
What would you
Outside-
consider strong?
outside,
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go again.
Yeah, what are we?
since
I'm not dishing out compliments.
but just
Then never mind. End the episode. But
but yeah, someone not involved in strongman or powerlifting for very long.
just averagely.
A male.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's start with bench.
bench.
You walked in the gym, you see somebody bench, and you think, "Oh, it's."
I'm thinking.
That's
And you think, oh, he's pretty strong, or like, weak sauce. Which is what I think every time I walk into
Maybe
it.
75 to 100% of their body weight for a bench.
All right, yeah.
that
So
sounds good.
yeah.
So,
So like 185
Yeah, I
to
was gonna say,
200.
I feel
so-
like that sounds pretty reasonable.
We're just getting into it.
Yeah. What about? I can agree with that.
but is that your CrossFit perspective? Just
But-
because y'all don't bench press?
But no,
Leave me alone.
but really though, but like, I mean, I would think that's. I mean, I would expect them to be benching that, but that wouldn't be an impressive bench.
Well, yeah. I think we're
Like
just talking.
I would say that's a reasonable strength standard.
Yeah,
You know, but
I mean, are you still a beginner a year in? I would kind of think so, right?
I think you're just starting to get out of beginner stages. I mean, at that point, you should be surpassing newbie gains. So you're going to start kind of.
I mean, and I guess too, it's also means or has to do with how often you're lifting. If you're just lifting
Yeah.
once a week,
Well, then I guess let me throw the question back. After you think about the first year you benched, think about what you did at the end of that year. Do you think that's impressive looking back at it? Maybe not you.
I was about to say who you're
Caleb.
talking to.
like I can't.
That's the better question.
I mean, I don't remember not being able to bench 225.
I'm going to be honest.
And
I really
started
don't
ben-
either.
I started bench pressing my freshman year in high school. So
I think I got to 175 my freshman year. That only worked out for 3 months. I mean,
Oh, big shock there.
so like, I mean, I don't know.
Who would have seen that coming? Refer back to Alan's bio.
Hey, funny story about when I was lifting in high school. So like, this is literally like maybe my sophomore year, and I had a I had like a little home gym set up, bench press and all that stuff. And my brother Jimmy, the bigger one of the two.
What did he do? Come out of the womb benching 405?
Jimmy comes walking out there and he's like, "What do you got there?" And I don't remember what the weight was, but it was a weight that I was doing for 3 or 4 reps. Like I was doing it for more than one. He unracks it, and Jimmy's never bench pressed anything before in his life. No stabilizers whatsoever. He just drops it straight on his stomach. He goes, "Whoa." I was like, "Are you telling me I bench more than you?" And he was like, "Well, that's not going to last very long."
You think you still bench more than him?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah. I mean, just because I doubt Jimmy's
That's what I was going to say.
like done anything that physical.
However,
for a
I
while.
think both Jimmy and Timmy would probably be like Alan and just lift for a year and piss me off.
Oh yeah, but like at the same time though, like Jimmy could probably just walk up and pick up the front end of a semi truck.
He could walk up and just crush a watermelon.
Crush you like a watermelon.
Crush you like a watermelon.
But yeah, they've got weird, freaky strength. But yeah, he got buried under whatever that was on bench press. That was a big day for young Holland.
Sounds like it should be a movie.
I know.
Hey,
That's exactly
so-
what I
Big
was
day for
thinking.
little Holland.
So Jimmy tells Timmy about it, right? Before Timmy ever
Did you know they're
comes,
twins?
Yeah.
Okay.
before he ever comes
Did
back
you know?
over to the house, he buys a set
Yeah,
of
they're my
dumbbells.
cousins.
I was talking to the camera, Alan.
He
Look
buys
at
a set
me.
of
I was
dumbbells.
talking. You're dead right behind the camera.
What?
I was
mean,
talking to our friends, Alan.
It's an easy mistake to make.
Exactly.
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 But yeah, Timmy buys a set of dumbbells and starts doing like dumbbell flies and benches and stuff. Before he ever comes up, like by the time he comes to the house, he could curl whatever I had on there. He was like, "I'm not going to let that happen to me."
Respect, though.
That's awesome.
Because it'll be a cold day in hell. Either one of my brothers lifts more than me in anything.
Especially since they would have probably been in their 30s at that point, and I was like 15. So
It's a big day for little Holland.
it was.
I feel like
then
that should be a
Timmy goes-
storybook.
But then
It sure is.
Timmy goes and crushes me.
I could just see him getting buried into that bench press. All right, let's go out in the yard.
Yeah.
I was just kidding. You definitely bench more than me. I haven't moved that.
Ugh.
That day I seen him clean that fence row with that chainsaw with a 22-inch bar, and he's there swinging it with one hand. I was like, my gosh.
Yeah. But so I don't know. What
Well,
were we saying?
I said what I said.
Didn't even say anything.
What was it that you
I
said?
said what I said.
75 to 100% of your body weight.
okay, yeah.
That's what I said.
Are we all agreement with that?
God,
think
we're
so.
all a
That's
little
pretty good.
sassy today.
Was I being sassy?
Spicy.
Everybody.
Spicy.
Spicy. That's a spicy meatball. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not an impressive bench lift.
A press.
What just
Up press.
But as far as averages go,
Copper.
I think so. You tickle yourself on that one?
Did you not hear that?
No,
Okay.
Oh.
Never mind.
I didn't hear anything. I heard you say,
I don't know if it was Alan's chair or what, but
or what? What was Alan's? No, I smell it.
I was like,
I didn't do nothing.
I do not believe you because I can smell it.
I was like, man, that microphone's good.
Believe me, I would tell you if I did. I'm not embarrassed.
If it was me, you'd be dead.
According to Jennifer, yeah.
But yeah, average, yeah, I would say it's not an impressive bench. My God, I almost said it again.
It's not an impressive bench lift
That bench lift is not exceptional,
or an up press.
but the up press, on the other hand, is quite naughty.
okay, so let's take that a little further and say you are a true beginner. You've just walked into the gym.
Like day one.
You're wanting to find out what your 1 rep max is on bench.
I think that's a very broad spectrum.
Like 130 pounds, 100 pounds. I mean, you're
With a 45-pound bar.
I've seen cats struggle with the bar.
Yeah. Did you say cats?
People.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
I've just never heard
Yeah.
you call people cats before.
Me neither, but
I like
didn't
it.
know
My
you
first
could.
time
I
ever
like
doing
it.
it. So.
I like New
I
Allen.
was like, I may not ever since you made a big deal out
No,
of it.
I'm just saying I like it. I think you should do it more often. That should be your thing.
We need a meow button.
Yeah. And it just needs to be you saying meow.
Hold on, everybody quiet. Say it.
Meow.
There it is.
There it is. Got it. But I don't know, because like I guess it's hard for me to picture that since it's been so long since I hadn't ever lifted.
Whenever
But,
I
like-
started lifting, I was at least 19, 20.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got to 225 pretty quick. Like I don't really remember where I actually started.
Yeah.
What happened?
He got there and that's it.
You know what they call
He got to 225 and
you know what they
that's
call
it.
things like whenever it's like steadily rising and then just kind of flatlines.
Plateaus.
That
Yeah.
happened.
For 30 years?
I'm well over 225 now. I can do 275. That's growth. on a list I don't care about, I think that's all right. Just like what Linda called the podcast one time. She said we're all right.
She did.
wow.
Yeah, she said we're all right.
Any who's or what's her.
I mean, I have male friends that are in their 20 to 40s that can't bench press 150.
Wow.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Whoa!
I was not. You just. Wow.
I just feel like
I can curl 150.
I could just
Right.
tell that you were trying to think of something.
I mean,
I'm not saying I think it's good. I'm just saying
I
we're
know.
talking about normal people.
well, I'm just
Like
like,
God, you just. Wow.
I mean,
It was the pause.
Wow.
I was trying to think of something constructive, you know.
Yeah, and that was it. You landed upon a great one.
But when kid was going through MEPS, you had guys that was failing bench press or push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't do their push-ups.
Well, that's ChatGPT when I was looking up like
It wasn't a whole lot.
strength things, and it was saying that a healthy adult man, non-gym goer, 20 to 45-year-old, should be able to do 10 to 25 push-ups.
I did 100 today.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel
How many can y'all do?
I haven't tried a push-up in a long time.
Everybody drop and give me 25.
I can
one
do that.
tubby.
What did you say?
I don't know. Depends on how much cardio's involved there. So.
What do you mean cardio? It's push-ups.
Yeah, but after you get over 10, it turns into cardio.
That's
You don't remember my trap bar deadlifts at the Arnold?
I thought he was going to die.
I don't know. I feel pretty confident that I could do between 75 and 100 push-ups.
You said 25 and 75?
Between
You said
75 and 100.
I thought you said 25 too at first, and I was like,
I did too. I was like,
that's the first time I've heard Holland be modest.
Now, a few years ago, I could do 50 in a row.
I think I could. Are you saying 75 to 100 in a row, no stops?
Yeah. Like stopping like at the top of the rep.
Okay.
But no, yeah, not like putting my legs down and taking the weight off my arms or whatever.
Right after this, we're gonna find out how many push-ups we can do. That's gonna be a great video.
My elbow's hurting.
My shoulder's still sore.
Weren't you making fun of me earlier for excuses? Wow, that was, like, both y'all over here backed out real quick.
I'm old. I got excuses.
Oh, but earlier it was I'm 40 years old. I'll be in the Masters whooping your ass. Like,
Well, I do.
saying.
But I still feel like 10 to 25 is an awful low amount of push-ups.
I do agree with that, but because maybe it's because I was smaller growing up, so I just kind of cater towards guys that are frail, that are tiny.
And I guess I don't know, and I guess maybe this, because even in that article, it's split up between people that are office workers and people that work manual labor jobs.
Yeah.
And I
That's
mean,
a big difference too.
I was gonna say, so if you never worked out and you had an office job,
that's
how would you be able to do 15 push-ups?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just hard for me to wrap my head around that.
Well, I mean too, but
Because I've kind of never not worked out. But
Humble brag.
well, I mean, I've started working out when I was like 14, and I've worked out since. So I don't have a real good, idea of that. And I've always worked manual labor jobs. So
I mean, I'd be surprised if I took most of my friends. Are we still talking about males?
yeah,
Because I gotta go think about it.
I mean, we can male or female.
I mean, female, I'll be shocked if they could do 20 push-ups
I'd agree with that.
yeah. Well, and like I definitely
or
wouldn't,
10.
I definitely wouldn't expect him to bench 200 either.
But
Men or women?
The women.
Okay. I was like,
like,
that's an awful high number.
I was gonna say, where did that come from?
I would definitely not expect them to bench press 405.
Well, I was just saying because the male number was 200.
Yeah.
Or roughly.
Well, what does
body
it say
weight.
for females? How many push-ups? I thought you were trying to be inclusive.
Well,
We are gender inclusive.
we just hadn't gotten to there yet.
Did not imply that, people.
That's why you're here.
3 to 10.
That's why.
3 to 10.
You weren't supposed to tell her,
The
Alan.
outsiders here.
You're our diversity.
Frick off.
Frick off.
Can you beep that?
Yeah, we-
I know
No,
Linda
I
listens.
cannot. I can't beep it, but I can quack it.
Quack it. I mean, frick off.
Frick off.
You're the Title IX hire.
I don't know.
It says women, adult, non-gym goers, 3 to 10 full push-ups, 15 plus equals strong.
All right.
Pull-ups. 0 is normal.
All right.
For
Are we
who?
getting somewhere?
For who?
Women.
Oh.
1 to 3 is strong for general population.
For who?
And I will say, we're still on which I mean, I feel pull-ups. I bet the men's number is super low too.
I would say I would probably say 3 to 10 at most for an average male.
0 to 3 is normal. 5 plus is strong.
Dude, I'm strong.
I mean, I
I'm
was
strong
gonna say
AF.
most of my male friends can't do a pull up. A lot of my, I don't know if any of my female can.
Well, that's like, I mean, even some of the guys that I know that are in pretty decent shape, they could probably do 50 push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they might not be able to do more than 1 or 2 pull-ups.
Unless you're Spencer.
But Spencer weighs 82
I know,
pounds.
still.
Spencer's
Built
pound
different.
pound for pound. Spencer's pretty strong. Caleb, I caught you.
What's wrong
What's
today?
happening?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm loving it or if it's a real problem we should look into.
You think it's the caffeine?
I don't have any. I haven't had
Are
caffeine.
you still off of caffeine?
Yeah. I haven't had caffeine in at all.
That explains the sass.
I haven't had caffeine in almost 2 weeks.
Wow.
I've only had water and juice. And even juice has been
Good for you.
sparing. I thought I was going to have a headache at some point, but so far, we holding in there.
Nice.
Don't know how long it's going to last, though, because I'm missing it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, deadlift.
A year of training,
Let's say trap bar deadlift, though, because if we're going to talk average people,
they're not going to straight bar deadlift.
I can't honestly say you should. Over trap bar deadlift, I will say, I think if you're wanting to get full effect out of a trap bar deadlift, don't use the raised handles.
Right.
Use the handles that are even with the bar. You're going to
9
get,
inch.
yeah. How did you know that?
Well, that's a normal deadlift height.
Yeah, I knew
Like
that.
8 5/8.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
Just
I'm never surprised when Alan knows a number. He's like the number person.
He's kind of like a big mountain man, Rain Man.
Yeah, he's like one of them cats that just knows numbers.
All right, next time at Power Partners, you've got to do the cat.
Yes.
Meow.
I mean, no one's going to hear it over Russell making airplane noises.
That's true.
well,
But,
he makes dog noises during the cat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true, yeah. So, but deadlift, let's just say trap bar deadlift,
Yeah.
average person,
A year in,
a year in.
at least body weight.
So, like, again, you think their deadlift and their bench should be close to the same at that point?
I think their deadlift should be heavier, but I don't expect it to be. Because most people don't train lower body like they should.
It's so hard. It's like,
And then you got
me
grip
thinking about
involved,
deadlift
too.
is,
Yeah.
That's a big factor.
what is it?
Grip.
Most people have soft, weak little hands, and they can't.
We'll assume they're using straps because I'm going to say 90% of people that are just average gym goers that are going to deadlift are probably going to use straps, and they're going to use every bit of equipment they can think of,
Yeah.
being elbow sleeves, which would help bench press.
Yeah.
Let's say elbow sleeves, wraps, strap, whatever the heck you want to say. But I would say you take grip out of it. I would have to say at least 225. I mean, you're talking average height, average weight male has to be 225.
I mean, a year in, yeah.
A year in
I mean,
has to be
I would
220.
think so.
Like, I mean, my heart of hearts wants to say 315, but I'm trying to dial this
But there's
down.
so many. Yeah, that's like you just walk into a commercial gym.
Yeah.
Hardly anybody's deadlifting 350.
Because also, if I'm thinking average gym goer in a year, at average height, just working out for fitness,
Yeah.
probably not even going to weigh 200 pounds. They're probably going to be around the 185, 190 mark. So,
Or if they are over 200 pounds, they're working to get below
exactly.
it. Yeah.
So I'm going to stick strong to 225.
All right.
I would assume that their deadlift would be more than
I mean,
their
it should be.
bench press.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, all jokes aside, it really does
Unless
depend
you're-
on
unless you're
levers.
unless you're
Right.
Clint Poor.
So I was saying, it really does depend a lot on levers. Some
Buddy
people
Clint.
have short arms or long arms, which can both make your bench and deadlift vary a lot,
Yeah.
but not as much as mine does.
There's that excuse again.
That's why I said not as much as mine does. I'm just saying.
You remember when we measured the 8-man index?
What's
I
that?
don't even remember what all the results were.
It is so like, fingertip to fingertip, like if you were like ideally proportioned, that is the same distance as your height. So if your fingertip to fingertip is longer, then you have a positive ape index or whatever.
I think mine was 0. I think mine was almost exactly the same height as me.
I think, yeah, it was close, but I think it was like an inch or so, a half inch or something longer. Because I was thinking
Check that again after.
yeah, because see, we were talking about bench, and he was like, "Well, my arms are longer." Blah blah blah. Well, when we did the index or whatever, proportionally, our arms were the same length to body height, and I was like, I don't know. I think that negates your argument.
Here's what I think we should do one day.
But then he said, "Well, it's still distance traveled." I was like, "Well,
Yeah, that's what
okay.
I'm thinking. I think it, like, to really put it to rest, to either make my excuse valid or make me shut up about it, is we should, like, all three lifts. Well, I'm sure we'll throw an overhead press.
Yeah,
Is test range of motion. Like, let's actually load up a decently heavy squat bench deadlift, not just like let's throw on just a bar and see how, because I don't think that's an accurate gauge either.
yeah."
So we'll throw on, let's just say 225 for a bench, measure,
How are we going to measure how far the bar travels?
just put up a ruler next to it, and you'll just, okay, whenever
Measure
we're,
it high, measure it low.
yeah.
Measure
So then,
measure.
and then we'll actually get a full on bar starts here, travels to here, and now we know this is how far that actual movement is. So then, like, that takes everything into account. And then I'll either have a valid excuse and y'all can leave me alone, or I'm gonna really have to shut up and start working on bench press.
Or just get a bigger chest and
just get a bigger bench. Leave me
Yeah, I
alone,
mean-
Alan.
that's a big factor.
I mean, like, yeah, Alan's arms could be as long as yours, but Alan's range of motion is going to be way shorter because he's
That's what I mean. And then
Lot
we tested
thicker.
on deadlift, squat. We'll see how far does the bar move.
Thick.
With 2 C's, buddy. 2 C's and a bunch of K's. More than 3.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely more than
At
3.
least one more.
At least one more than that.
Oh god.
Anyways, I think that'd be
Yeah.
a fun experiment. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I like that.
We're going to be gym scientists. We should get lab coats with the sleeves cut off.
Definitely. Just for Loretta's mom to make fun of us again. When we did the Ninja Turtle stuff,
Oh, yeah.
we cut our sleeves
I
out. She was
died.
like, "Why did they ruin those perfectly good shirts?" Then she,
I didn't cut mine out.
what'd she say that we looked like?
I'm not repeating it. A bunch of old man with. I'm not saying that. It doesn't matter.
I'm drawing a
I
blank.
don't remember.
It was hilarious.
I just remembered old men.
I was hee-hawing in the other room.
Well, I want to hee-haw in this room.
I'll tell you later.
Tell us now. If it's bad enough, he'll cut it out.
Oh well, but
Whisper it to Holland and he says it.
He knows.
I don't remember. I just remember a bunch of old men, but I don't remember. What
First off, I'm not old.
yeah. Well, I guess it was.
She just lumped you in with the rest.
You know, and
They're not old either.
I agree.
well, Michael was part of it.
Oh, that never mind. That makes sense.
Yeah, but one of you guys didn't cut their sleeves off because she commented on it.
Alan.
What'd she say? I can't move on from this.
Well, she said that. Look at them. They had perfectly good-looking shirts, and they were all looking handsome. And then they cut the sleeves off, and now they all look like old man wearing wife beaters.
You didn't want to say that?
No,
I couldn't remember.
I didn't want to expose Loretta's mom.
For what?
I don't know.
That's just what tank tops are
She
called.
doesn't. She doesn't strike me as the person that cracks a lot of jokes.
Oh, so you think she wasn't joking?
Oh no, she was.
No,
serious.
she was dead serious.
Oh,
She thought we looked terrible.
well, I thought
Except
we
me.
would.
Except for Alan.
Except me.
Except for
Except
Alan.
Alan, she did.
Well,
say.
Alan always looks like a cool cat.
That's true.
Okay,
So
so
225 for deadlift.
yeah,
Alan, what do you think?
I don't know.
Alan's like 250.
No, I think a little bit
Lighter.
more.
Well, you know, because I was talking about that at work today, oddly enough, about a guy who I will not name, but we were like, I wonder how much he could deadlift. And everybody was betting, you know, they're like, and the highest number that anybody bet was 135. And this dude's probably 230, you know. And I kind of agree. I would be surprised if it was over 150. And take a 150-pound deadlift, add a year of training. Are you going to add 75 pounds to it? Maybe.
I would think so. In your first year?
You know, newbie gains and stuff, maybe.
Because, I mean, you're also factoring in you learned how to deadlift. Like when you first started,
Yeah.
you don't really know what you're doing. I remember my first deadlift, I was ecstatic that I pulled 135 and didn't kill myself.
So,
This is me every week.
She just pulled 275.
yeah.
280.
No,
No, she missed
I
280.
missed 280.
She rack pulled 280,
Oh, I thought you said she. Either way,
but she deadlifted 275.
still. Better watch out, Mike.
That's right.
She's coming.
Somebody distract him so he stops.
Like, we don't have to. He's always working.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's, well, ow. The other day, how long had he said it had been since he'd worked out? Been like a month, hasn't it?
Yeah.
All of his strength's gone.
Gone.
Works for me.
Gone.
Yeah.
Like Montgomery Gentry.
Gone.
Gone.
Okay, so what would be
Needs a rig like over the top.
Oh yeah.
Sit there.
Sit there in the train and
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Be like Sylvester Stallone just in his truck.
he just get good at arm wrestling.
At least he's doing something.
I was about to say, then he'd at least be good at
He
something.
should bring a shake weight with him.
I'm gonna get him one.
I find them all the time at AMVETs, and I've almost bought
Buy
them
one.
so many times. Every time we go, I start picking up like 3 or 4 of them because they're just scattered around like little Easter eggs.
That's
I'm like, oh,
awesome.
and she makes me put them back.
Keela.
I'm gonna get Mike one.
Yes.
Say here because you can't come to the gym.
Yeah.
I go to AMVETs for weird things.
I don't want to feel bad when I beat you.
I want it to be an even playing field.
I want to know that you were trying.
Yeah.
I want to see the defeat in your eyes, knowing that you tried your hardest.
And I crushed you.
I want to see the spirit die. I want to see the light switch turn out.
It sounds like Holland talked about his race Saturday.
He did
Just
great.
kept getting smaller and smaller.
That's what he said.
She smoked me.
I said, she didn't run with you? He said, no, we started, and I just watched her keep getting smaller and
Smaller
smaller.
in the distance.
She said, so I committed to beating all her friends that was
I was,
there with her.
I was like, well, at least I'm going to stay in front of them.
You did great.
I didn't feel like it.
You did great. I saw the video.
Yeah, and that was another. So I was like, all right, I'm about over. And then she's
I was like cooled down by the time he got the water in.
But like, also, I'm like, okay, I'm about. Finally, this is about over. And then she starts to sprint. I'm like, ah.
Because I knew you had the personality not to.
Yeah, I had to then.
I feel that.
And what sucks though is this old guy. He and I had passed each other like 100 times throughout this, race, and I mean, I just judging by his like body language and stuff, he was taking it a lot more seriously than I was. I mean, as far as
So you let him win?
no. As soon as she
So
yelled
you didn't
sprint,
take the race serious?
as soon as she, no, my goal was
Wow.
my goal was to finish and not finish at an embarrassingly slow pace. So, like, I just I got that was taken care of. But then she was like sprint, and this guy had already was in front of me. And when I passed him, he looked at me like, "You son of a."
We had a deal.
And like I saw him like start, and he just didn't. He didn't. I was like, "Sorry, dude." She yelled at me. I had to.
She's gold captain.
There was no motivation because there was no clock at the finish line. I was like,
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't have been motivated.
Yeah, I mean, you had no idea what your time was.
I know. I was like, should I sprint or should I just
Yeah, that's what I would
trot
have
on
been thinking.
in?
Yeah.
My whole thought
I've
process.
never thought, should I sprint?
Yep. My whole thought process would have been, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
I really wanted to do a 30-minute 5K. That was my goal.
Yeah, but you smoked that.
Yeah, well, but I didn't know that.
Yeah. She didn't know until like what? An
We were
hour
already in the
after?
car, and
Yeah.
they were
That's
like, "Oh,
another
you
thing.
got
If
you
you
got an
don't
award."
know,
Yeah.
sometimes you push harder. 'Cause
That's what I said because I always track my runs, and I was like, I think I want to stop because I had no clue how much longer we had to go. I can kind of gauge it with how many songs I had listened to.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know music.
what?
I did it raw.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
he likes it raw.
I like it raw. But yeah, no music.
That's
what'd
what's
you
wrong
listen
with
to?
you. It's labor
I listen,
breathing.
I listen to myself go.
Labored breathing. I guess I don't think I would have been listening to music either because I couldn't hear it.
From all the ringing.
Yeah.
Because your blood pressure's so high.
You hear my heart beating in my
Yep.
head. All I can hear was,
Yep. You just hear, and then
and then I finished. She hasn't even like her hair's not even messed up. But
her hair's not even.
I mean, like it doesn't look like she's done anything. She just finished this race and was like cooled off, ate a snack. Well, she probably didn't eat a snack, but had some water. Like,
Oh yeah, because you don't eat.
That's because he made me get on this meal plate.
I did not make her get on.
You
For
did-
the record,
You did tell her to start running.
That's true. Told me to start running.
I'm
and
literally
he's like,
always on your side, but I mean,
Get on the
you,
meal plate.
you're taking it out of context.
Yeah, when you said
I was right here. Whatever she said, you told me to start running so I lose weight. And after that, your whole point you made was, I mean,
he said I can't argue it, but
Holy cow! It wasn't phrased that way.
I phrased it a different way, but the meaning stayed the same.
wait, so you lied.
No, he said it exactly like that.
You just said
I
that
did
the
not say
phrasing
exactly
was
like-
different.
And
Did not say it
then
exactly like that.
he followed it up with, Don't just run a mile every day. Sprint it.
And I didn't say every day.
As long as those pounds come off.
The pause again. Just I didn't say every day. Actually.
I gotta go home and get on the treadmill. So let's wrap this up. What about squats?
Yeah, you got to get another mile in.
Did you answer deadlifts?
I said, oh no, I didn't. Well, I said maybe 100, at least 100% of your body weight. I would think, at least your body weight.
Yeah, I think I'd say at least.
But I don't think 100% bench press.
I'd agree with that.
75 maybe.
What do you think for women? For deadlift?
Starting out, I would also think
year after working out, average gym goer after a year. I want to say at least 135.
I would say 75 to 100% of your body weight.
You keep throwing me off because every time I think you're going to say 75 pounds. Or is that kilos?
No, pounds.
Oh.
And bench press, I don't even know.
Bench.
I think Alex is up to 165 after about a year.
That's what I'm thinking. I think 135 is also Alex doesn't count either. She's another outlier.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it gave
Average
Now her
weight
bench
body
for
weight, yeah, but
570.
It's true.
it doesn't.
well, good, because you would just be like, well, you got like 40 more pounds to lose, Lisa.
You know, she acts like this was my goal.
Anyway,
She was like, I need to go on a meal plan. I'm like, let me help you with a meal plan. I didn't suggest her going on a meal plan.
what about squats?
I just feel like I'm being villainized here. I
boy.
don't appreciate it.
He's just helping to encourage you in your goals.
Yeah,
That's
it.
Yeah.
Why'd your voice get so high?
Because he knows he's full of
What?
there it is again.
What? These fellas know you well enough.
Fellas.
It's
Hey,
like,
Alan, that's us. We're fellas.
it's like when I was coaching Brad. I was like, down, 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 down. Up.
God. I don't know what it is about power partners, but I can never focus. All I'm supposed to do is head ref the lifts. And y'all somehow manage to make me mess this up every week. And I say y'all, and that includes someone who's not here.
Russell.
Very much so, Russell. I think he does it on purpose.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that I was benching on whenever it was Tuesday?
Bench?
That's because I've been around Alan too long.
I was benching.
I was benching.
Benching.
Anyway, I was.
I don't know that sounded better.
I don't know. I liked it.
I was laying down and he came up and he put both hands on my legs and I was just holding them. Like,
I'll tell you what happened to me
do I
yesterday.
keep going or what are we doing?
I'll tell you what happened to
And
me
then he goes,
yesterday.
Do it.
Never mind, you got it worse. That's way worse.
And then Amelia goes, do it, mama.
We gotta have Daniel on.
We need Daniel.
I agree.
Daniel's actually asked Paul several times about being.
Oh,
We can make that happen.
Heck yeah.
So Russell, ever since the whole shoe incident, I don't know if he's purposely just trying to see just how much more awkward he can make it.
Probably.
I've learned, and I forgot to do this yesterday and last week, but that was on me. But I've learned if I hug him when he comes in, he doesn't mess with me. But if I don't, he messes with me.
Huh.
So last week he walked in, he walked up to me and he put his hand on my shoulder and he's standing right here while I'm in the chair waiting to referee. And the only part that made it funny before it got funny was Kent behind me. And he said, you know he's going to touch you. You just don't know where. And about that time, pretend this microphone is my face. Russell goes. And gets right here.
I thought he was going to kiss him.
I mean, I had to be less than an inch What's that in centimeters, Alan?
An inch.
Yeah.
2.5.
That's how close.
2.54.
That close to my 2.54 centimeters. Thanks, Alan.
Well, Holland got it before I did.
Thanks, Holland. And I was like,
I was more accurate.
You were. You went the extra decimal point.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
either way, they digress.
Well, 4 millimeters is a pretty good amount. So.
It really is.
More than average, some say.
Adequate amount.
You can do a lot with 4 millimeters.
I think you're getting confused. You converted it wrong. Anyway,
I'm not that good with the metric system.
Yeah, just use a God system.
Yeah.
Inches.
Inches.
How often do you use inches?
Depends on what we're talking about.
I mean, inches got us onto the moon.
Inches got us onto the moon.
Onto the moon. Or a soundstage in Texas. Who knows?
Yeah. Some say. But so then yesterday, he walked up doing the same thing, put his hand on my right shoulder this time, and was standing on my right side, and then just out of nowhere, puts his chin on my shoulder while I'm calling, and I was like, whatever, I'm keeping it together. Holland goes to my left side and puts his chin on my left shoulder. And I'm already starting, but I'm still holding it together. It's still pretty funny.
Crack. He's starting to crack.
But what really got me is now I hear Holland just giggling. Like laughing and chuckling are not what it was. Full on giggling in my left ear. So I hear a cross between him giggling and Russell going, in my right ear, and I lost it.
I would die.
And Noah's sitting there with this weight on his shoulders, waiting for him to give him a down command.
It took so long. And I was like this. And Jake finally called the down command because Noah's just standing there holding the weight, going rack, rack. It got me. He got me good. That was on me. I didn't hug him when he got there.
The hugs keep getting longer and longer.
Yeah, it's been a real problem, Holland. We've been meaning to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
I'll try to do better.
Yeah, longer. That's what I'm wanting.
Okay.
Not adequate.
I started saying, that's what she said.
Squat.
Squat.
What's an adequate squat? Average gym goer in a year.
I'd say probably 60%.
Really?
I think so.
The only reason I'm going to agree
If
with
you're
you.
going to depth.
And you think it should be less than your bench press?
I think so. I mean, there's a lot of technique in that, especially if you're going to depth.
That's why I'm saying I'm going to agree because I'm going to say the average gym goer is not going to do barbell squats. The average gym goer is going to do a leg press or a hack squat.
Exactly.
Now, I think leg press and hack squat, they're going to far exceed that.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody does, even first day.
Yeah.
But I'm with Alan. I think unless you are purposely training barbell squat. Yeah. I don't know what's happening to me today.
Break?
There's too many B's in those words. Barbell bench press. Barbell bench lift.
Barbell squat.
The barbell squat.
BBS.
Careful. It's really close to our book club now. But I think I'm with Alan. But if they're specifically training barbell squat, let's assume that they are going to train barbell squat for a year. And then use leg press and hack squat as accessories. I'm going to say 225.
I don't know.
Just under the assumption that they have got the technique on how to squat, and they've been working out for a year. I'm going to say 225 at least.
See, I wasn't gonna go more than body weight. I was gonna go 75%, maybe.
I'm just saying your legs should definitely be
Yeah, they should.
a
I
good
agree.
bit stronger than your upper body.
They should be, but then
There's a lot of technique and stabilizers involved with the
Right.
squat
That's why I'm
too,
saying
so.
specifically if we're talking people that have done squats
for
with
a
the
year.
barbell.
Yeah. ChatGPT says non-gym goers, they expect you to squat 150 pounds if you're a 200-pound man.
Really?
But that's just out of the gate, 150. Do you think that's heavy?
I think Only reason I think it's, what did they say for bench press? Or did you ask it for bench press?
Bench press 100 pounds.
Okay, so then that tracks then. Because I was worried that it was saying the 200-pound mark like we were saying.
Yeah.
No.
But see, we're talking about a year in. This is This is first day.
I don't know about that. 150 pounds.
Talking about for first day?
You think
First
it's too
day.
heavy?
I think so.
I think it's for a barbell squat, I think it's too heavy, and especially for something you don't know how to do.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
No, there's exceptions.
Right. I mean, there's
some people it's just going to come out.
you,
Colin.
Caleb.
Caleb.
Caleb
I
included
wasn't
himself.
gonna leave you out.
Who said that? Who said Caleb? Jonathan.
So it was saying, now this is out of the gate, that men should be able to squat half of their, well, at least half of their body weight. And it's saying women should squat half of their body weight. And I think, because, we talked about this last time, especially newbies first starting out, I wouldn't expect much difference between female squat numbers and male squat numbers.
You don't? I agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you took 100 men that never been to the gym, whatever, test their 1 rep max on squat, take 100 women, same circumstances, test their 1 rep max on squat, I don't think the number's going to be that different.
I'd agree with that.
I would expect them to be different on bench,
Absolutely.
but not squats. And then I think, though, proportionally body weight goes, I think women are going to add more on squat quicker than men on squats, but not as fast on bench. So I was trying to think a year in. What about a year in? Female squat.
75% of your body weight.
See, I'm thinking that for men, and women should be closer to 100.
I'm thinking
A year
110.
Yeah.
110.
Yeah, I think so.
Call you back later. Potential spam. Potential spam just can't get enough of me. Calls me all the time. Okay, now here's a tricky one: overhead press. I mean, because
Overhead press is a rough one.
that. Yeah, I mean,
Because, I mean,
what would be a good overhead press number for a 200-pound man a year in?
I'm going to assume that these people are doing overhead press because, again, this falls similar to squats. Most people are going to do shoulder machines or...
Yeah.
if
It's a strict press, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're either going to do machines or they're going to do some form of dumbbell work instead of barbell overhead press.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go on the assumption we're talking about people that have trained it for a year.
Yeah.
And still, that's kind of rough to guess.
I'm saying 135.
I was going to guess 135.
Yeah.
And even then, that seems kind of heavy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to say, what do we say for bench? 200?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not going to be around your bench.
Yeah.
It's going to, I mean, even Allen, bench press 405. Allen struggles with 300 on overhead press, which is a crazy high number, but it's just.
I was like, don't sell me short.
Allen,
315,
what'd you get on overhead press?
308.
Well, I went out at 330.
But did you get 330?
No.
That's why I said 300. You got, we'll say you got 300. That's still 105 pounds under your 1 rep big bench press max.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if we're going to say 200 pounds for their bench press max, I'm going to agree with 135 for overhead press.
Yeah, 135, 125,
Yeah.
somewhere in that range.
But I was doing 275, 285 for 6.
again, we've talked about you being a freak, Alan.
We're talking about the normal people.
Yeah, we're talking about normal
You
people.
said that.
People that are more like me.
Caleb, you're not normal.
I mean, I know that, but I'm talking about strength-wise.
Yeah, I agree with that. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like that's the one where I'm skewed because there's a lot of overhead press and strict press and CrossFit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, y'all do dumb stuff like thrusters.
I did those today.
I rest my case.
Well, what is your overhead press compared to your bench? I feel like yours is pretty close.
Actually, I would say if
I
you're
think
in,
I have like 10 pounds more on overhead press.
So
than
you overhead press more than you bench.
when was the last time you 1 rep max bench press, though?
yesterday. No, like 2 weeks ago. Maybe.
Yeah, but you've only been bench pressing for how long? Like seriously bench pressing?
Yeah.
Just a few weeks, right?
Yeah, like 6 weeks maybe.
Yeah. So
I'd say, because, I mean, in all honesty,
you've been training overhead press a lot longer than you have bench.
yeah, CrossFit doesn't bench press. Same, I mean, strongman doesn't bench press either, but
Yeah. You know,
I mean, like we don't. I mean, it's like deadlift. Like, yeah, there's deadlifts in CrossFit, but I have only deadlifted for however long I've bench pressed
yeah,
because I was never serious about it.
yeah, because you don't really ever go for a 1 rep max.
Barely ever. Like maybe a couple times a year.
CrossFit's all about 10 rep maxes.
Oh, hey, our new programming is different.
Yeah, there's a lot. They're like 4 sets of 2 and stuff.
I can do that.
Yeah, I was reading some of her workouts and I was like,
We might try
That's-
this CrossFit thing out.
it's not that bad.
Careful, Alan.
Oh,
That's a slippery slope,
But you-
buddy.
Hey,
you'll be the outsider.
Fine.
what?
I've always been the outsider.
But you know, if you think about it, the really strong man is CrossFit for fat guys.
You shut your mouth.
I mean, think about it. It's all about
How dare you
It's all
speak
about-
such heresy
It's all about functional
in
strength.
my house?
I'm just saying. There's a lot of similarities.
Yeah, except one's drastically
Maybe we need
stronger
to
than
come
the
up
other.
with a new, like, strong fit.
Yeah, they tried that with
strongman CrossFit hybrid.
They tried that with high rock.
No, that's
You could be a
you can't
hybrid
be a
rock
hybrid
star.
rock star. That was my face too.
Yeah.
Like,
It was pure disgust.
Lisa
always-
was training for this race
I was
until
like,
she
this sounds
found
like
out what
fun.
it stood for.
And I was like, meh, we're done with that.
I've always heard high rocks and people making fun of it, and I was like, I don't understand why.
Because it's hybrid
Yeah.
rock star.
And then I heard that. I think you told me that, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Because I like the concept of it. I was like, what? We can see. Like, I'm going to train for endurance a little more. And I was like, eh,
But you could be a rock star.
Yeah.
I don't want to be.
I feel like you have to listen to
But
the
I don't
song
want to be a
Rockstar.
hybrid anything. Like, either I'm a rock star or I'm not. Like,
mean-
hybrid with what?
That's a great question. Hybrid what? What is a hybrid rock star?
It's like you were not cut out like to be a rock star, but I don't know.
I feel like
What
that,
does it have to do with rock at all?
you don't even
I
lift
agree.
rocks.
We should do a hybrid rocks star.
All right. How did you make rocks not cool? I mean, I love rocks, and somehow that just made it uncool for a minute.
We could be making a killing.
At what cost?
Just the cost of your dignity.
Yeah. Not to be fair.
I was gonna say
If it gets
can-
me
it
out
can
of
be
the
bought.
first time.
and honestly, it can be bought, like Alan said, and it's a lot lower than you'd think. I don't want to work where I'm working, so. I did have somebody come up today and said, specifically said, you need to open a gym on this side of town. I was like, 100% fact. What do you think I've been trying to do?
Yeah.
You got money? Because I don't.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the right backers.
Yeah, I was like, I even went so far as to go look at a building. Like I went and met a realtor, looked at this building. I talked to them about buying it. I talked numbers. I was going all out on this in the area we're talking about. And then I didn't because I'm broke.
Because then the numbers weren't numbering right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of numbers, not numbering right. What about strict press?
So
So what do you think for men? Me and
I
Alan
have no concept of this.
But you do a lot of. You just said
200 pounds.
See,
F and A, Cotton. What do you
a
mean?
200-pound man.
Oh.
I was gonna say, but see,
150.
she strict presses more than she benches, so she's looking at it from a different perspective too.
I mean, I'd say 150 is still fair. I would
150, I feel like would be on the heavy end.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
I agree.
But not an unattainable. It's not an unreasonable number.
No, I would say if I
Taking
saw.
enough steroids, you can do anything.
I mean, yes.
Through steroids, all things are possible.
I mean, that's a phrase.
It is. It is now.
Yep. TM.
You better patent.
Yeah,
Patent it.
I need to patent it.
Got to patent it.
I need to patent it.
Somehow in my head, I'm just thinking patent.
I need to
Pat.
Yep. Patented it.
I patented it. Patented it.
Yeah, I would say
How do you
anywhere.
how do you say please in German?
Favorite. It's just one bit there.
Yeah.
That's
You said
not what it is
bitte, bitte.
We're
anymore.
always like super polite in here.
You said bitte.
Yeah.
What do you mean super polite in here?
We're saying please twice.
Please, please.
Because we're being polite.
That's what I said.
What? So
What
women.
do you think, Caleb?
Oh, I said 135.
Oh. What do you think, hon?
Yeah, 135 is probably
That's a respectable for number for a first year.
Yeah, and I
I
would
think.
I would agree. I would say the 150. Like I don't think I would be. Oh, that's a crazy overhead press, but I would still.
But I would also say though, like if you're in your 20s, 30s, whatever, you're healthy, you're 200 pounds, and you're hitting the weights hard, and you're training for strength. I mean, like I feel all these numbers should be raised.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
You know.
I'm
We're talking just average.
Yeah.
gym goers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
So,
average people that are going to the gym just for everyday fitness.
Yeah.
Like I'm not obviously if you think
Like if you-
powerlifting or strongman, you think down a specific avenue, then yeah, and these numbers change drastically.
Yeah, like if you're starting the gym day one with the intention of in a year competing in a powerlifting competition.
Yep. Then these numbers have to be way. I mean,
Those
for
are-
one,
yeah.
we shouldn't even be talking about overhead press.
Well, no, but I mean, like if you're 200 pound weight class and you're benching 200 pounds and you're squatting 150, like it's gonna go poorly for you.
Yeah, it depends on what you want out of that meet.
Yeah. If you're wanting a Special Olympics gold medal,
Caleb?
I did pretty exceptional for
and
mine.
you had to pull 600 pounds to win that one, but
Just saying.
so this week A 200 pound deadlift ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, dog, step up. Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, but no, I mean so if you're just hitting the gym and you're wanting to be relatively strong, and fit, then yeah, those are perfectly fine numbers. But like, if your goal is to be as strong as possible, then no,
Yeah, because I mean, if you go down a specific avenue of it, all these numbers change along with what exercises we're talking about. I mean,
because
like if you, like we said, we talk powerlifting, leave overhead press out, other than if an accessory. But at that point, you're not one rep maxing it.
exactly.
If we talk CrossFit, we don't even need to talk squat, bench, or deadlift. Overhead press, apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you're not talking it for one rep max,
Right, exactly.
Well, I guess you're not talking bench though. Like, how often have you bench pressed at a CrossFit?
I can't. I
5 times.
was about to say, I can't even
5 years.
imagine.
In 5, once a year,
Once a year.
Yeah, just to make sure you can.
they roll it out and
Once
they're
or
like,
twice a
okay,
year.
this is a bench press. This
Knock
is
the dust off of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But don't do it too much because you're laying still when you bench, and
Yep.
you can't be still in CrossFit.
Holland in. Please.
Oh, battery died.
Oh,
Which sounds like a great time to wrap this up. Just because I don't want to change that battery.
yeah,
I don't want to change that battery for 5 minutes.
yeah.
So, anything else?
I'm good.
So, long story short, train how you want to, train for whatever you want to, just train.
Just train.
These numbers are just our interpretation.
These are our.
Don't be discouraged.
Yeah, these are our opinions, and our opinions ultimately don't matter.
Yeah, but don't be weak.
That's the main thing. To quote.
Lock in.
Oops, sorry.
To quote. I just made me forget what I'm quoting.
Who are we quoting?
Louis Simmons.
Oh, okay.
Weak things break. That's it. Anytime Alan wants to hit that button.